You say one weird thing out loud. Dog stroller. You never searched it. You never typed it. You just said it once in your kitchen. And then, 10 minutes later, there it is. An ad for a dog.
Let's start with the microphone. Modern phones do have systems designed to listen for wake words like Hey Siri or Hey Google, but that does not mean every app is secretly uploading your dinner conversations to an ad server. On iPhones, Apple says apps need permission to access the microphone or camera, and iOS shows indicators when they are being used. On Android, newer versions also show privacy indicators for camera and microphone access. That doesn't make every phone perfectly safe, but it does make mass secret microphone spying harder to hide. Researchers have tested this fear too. In one large study of thousands of Android apps, they did not find secret audio leaks. But they did find something else. Some apps could capture screen activity or send visual data in unexpected ways. So the twist is this: the microphone may not be the main problem. The main problem is that everything else about you is already extremely valuable.
Think about the signals your phone and apps can collect without needing to record your voice. What you search, what you watch, where you go, which stores you visit, which apps you open at midnight, how long you pause on a product, who your friends are, what people similar to you are buying, what your household is interested in, what your location history suggests you might need next. Now add ad pixels, app SDKs, cookies, device IDs, purchase data, loyalty cards, email lists, and data brokers. Suddenly, the ad doesn't need your sentence. It has your pattern. Maybe your friend searched for baby shoes before visiting you. Maybe you walked past a pet store. Maybe your partner clicked a product on the same Wi-Fi. Maybe you saw the ad earlier, ignored it, then later had a conversation about it. The system is not reading your mind. It is reading your environment. And sometimes, that feels exactly the same.
In 2026, the Federal Trade Commission took action against Cox Media Group and two smaller marketing firms over a service called active listening. The companies allegedly told business customers they could target ads based on conversations captured from smart devices. That sounds like the smoking gun everyone was waiting for. But the FTC's claim was different and almost more absurd. The companies were accused of deceiving customers by claiming the service could do that. In other words, the "we listen through devices" pitch was allegedly a marketing fantasy sold to advertisers. But the case still matters because it proves something important. The fear is profitable. People believe phones are listening because the ads feel impossibly accurate. Advertisers know that fear exists, and some companies may even try to sell that fear back to businesses as a product. But meanwhile, the real machine keeps running quietly in the background. Data collection, prediction, profiling, and targeting. No dramatic microphone needed.
Here's the most disturbing version of the truth. Your phone might not be listening to your words, but your digital life is speaking constantly. Your clicks speak. Your location speaks. Your pauses speak. Your friends speak. Your shopping habits speak. Your sleep schedule speaks. Your boredom speaks. And when millions of people generate billions of tiny signals, prediction becomes powerful. That is why an ad can appear right after a conversation and feel supernatural. Sometimes it is coincidence. Sometimes it is confirmation bias. Sometimes you already interacted with related content and forgot. Sometimes someone near you created the signal. And sometimes the ad system simply guessed correctly because...
So what can you actually do? First, check microphone permissions. If an app doesn't need your mic, turn it off. Second, review camera and location access. Always allow should be rare.
Third, reset or limit your advertising ID where your device allows it. Fourth, reduce app tracking, especially across apps and websites. Fifth, be careful with free apps that make money through ads, analytics, or data sharing. But don't fall for the simple myth. A secret microphone is easy to imagine. A global prediction machine is harder to picture. And that is exactly why it works. Your phone may not be listening to every conversation, but the internet has built a mirror out of your behavior. And sometimes, when that mirror reflects your next thought back at you, it feels like surveillance. So now I want to ask you something. What was the creepiest ad you ever saw after talking about something? Write it in the comments, because the pattern